Hello and welcome to another Forza Motorsport 7 video. Now, about a month ago, I uploaded a video racing some 90s touring cars around Suzuka. Now, this was very enjoyable. It was part of a series called 90NC, which was essentially racing 90s touring cars like this Audi here, Volvos, Vauxhalls, Renaults, stuff like that. And this video that you have just clicked on is showcasing the final race of the series. We're racing around what is possibly one of the most demanding circuits in the world, the 13-mile long, 150 corner or so Nordschleife, which is a challenging enough experience driving around by yourself when you don't have 9 other cars fighting for position all around you. So it was a very exciting experience, and I really enjoyed making this video, so I hope you enjoy watching it. So, without further delay, here is what happened. So here we are into qualifying. Now the keen eyes amongst you will be able to tell that we're not actually going around the Nordschleife for the qualifying. That's because the track is 13 miles long and it would take ages to do qualifying. It would maybe be either a one-shot qualifying or it would take too long. So we've decided to come to the Grand Prix track for qualifying instead, a track that I do quite like and I think this car suits quite well. So I'm going to try my best to get a good lap time. Oh, okay, don't get... Oh god, I'm not getting stopped for that one, am I? Ah, god. Well, that was bad. Oh my god, the third position, a random demon who is coincidentally just behind me, is only a 10th up on my time, and I feel like I might be able to gain that time. We will see, hopefully. Oh wow, I'm 4 tenths up, okay. Jeez, right, let's try my absolute hardest this lap, and I might actually be able to take first position if I can carry on this split time. Come on Audi, come on. Oh, that's shifted down a bit too soon. Oh, yeah, I thought I was in maybe a bit too high of a gear and I just shifted down to see if I was in the power band for that gear, but I wasn't. I'm 6 tenths up, even with that small mistake. Wow, I'm on par for first, and definitely first if I can just carry it on to the end of the lap, which is quite impressive, I think. Come on Audi, come on, just get a good one off of here. I mean, again, it's not definitely first. As the standings stand right now, it's first. Someone could go and set a blistering lap like Demon behind me. He has been sort of keeping up with me this lap, so he could well set a good lap. We'll see. Oh, come on, the BMW's squiggling, I guess he's just given up. What's it gonna be? Oh no! Oh, I lost a lot of time. Oh wow. Yeah. A 2:12.8.26. Ah, jeez. And look how close I am to Louis, who's got a 2:12.808. Demon, he posted a 2:12.4 or 2:12.5 if you round it up. I think I was just about on pace to beat him. Yeah, I was pretty much on pace with Demon. Just coming into the final sector, I think coming around the final corner, I maybe got a bit distracted or something, I don't know. But unless no one else sets a quicker lap, I think that's third place, and obviously with all-wheel drive off the line, that could change quite quickly. But yeah, pretty close for at least the top 4. Top 4 within half a second, which is pretty insane. So, on to the race. Alright, so here we are at the Nordschleife for 8 laps. That equates to about 103 miles, I believe. 4-wheel drive launch off the line. Can I get someone before the first corner? It's a very short run to the first corner indeed. Tried to send it up the inside of Louis there in the HDT, it didn't work. On pretty much all of the tracks I have had a great launch and I've been able to utilise that, and usually get ahead of maybe 1 or 2 people before the line. I cannot do that there, absolutely not. It's just too short of a run to the first line, and Louis and Damon really defended quite well. I think team orders going on even though they're in different teams, working against the Audi here. and we've also got Louis' teammate behind Kiak in the orange, the more sort of orange HDT. Oh god, this is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. Oh, Kiak's HDT is in trouble across the grass. Almost sent it into the back of the Audi. That was terrifying, as it was just filling up my rearview mirror. I am pulling on the HDT, the Vauxhall, not quite. The Vauxhall is really quite quick in a straight line. Don't quite have the edge on that. Oh my god, this is terrifying! Oh, jeez. How did we not crash there? How did we not crash there? I have no idea. I don't really want to go too wide around here. I'm just going to lift a little bit, let Louis take second place for now, because this corner is extremely mean even when you're going around it by yourself. He's gone a little bit wide, tried to stop himself from going onto the grass, saved it successfully. Some very nice saving skills from him there. Kiak is probably going to try and go up the inside. Oh my god, so much is happening. I'm trying to overtake one of... I forgot what their team name is, so I apologise. Yeah, I'm trying to take over one member of a team and then try and defend from their teammate. So... oh god, this is incredibly exciting and nerve-wracking. Come on, can I try and get up the inside of Louis, overtake him at some point? I'm trying my best to defend from Kiak. I know he will try and make a move at some point. I mean, he is making sort of marginal mistakes like that, going up on the curb. That can slow you down a lot, especially in some places with the curbs being just so high and so mean, basically. Some of the curbs around here are practically vertical, and they can send your car off track quite easily. So, yeah, you need to be careful of that, because they can slow you down. Right. Oh, into this sector, I'm a bit on two wheels. Kiak is catching up. I'm catching up to Louis marginally. I've got quite a good run out of there. Demon's running away in the Vauxhall. Oh come on! I want to be able to get an opportunity at some point. Maybe down into the hairpin. That could be a possibility. If he maybe leaves me some room, that would be good. Kiak is just all over me as well. I'm really quite scared at the moment that I'm going to cause a crash. I think that's probably the thing I'm most scared about. I'm going to cause an accident trying to get up the inside of Louis, and then Kiak trying to get past me and that causing an accident. Down we come. This sector is quite fast, actually. It's a sort of collection of sweeping right-handers and sweeping left-handers that are really quite quick. So I might be able to make a move on the HDT, Louis' HDT. Kiak has made a bit of a mistake going up the hill there. Seems Jem is going to overtake him in the BMW, or at least trying to. That is good. That's sent me... That's sort of cleared my head a little bit. I'm not as worried anymore about causing an incident because he's not all over the back of my Audi anymore. I mean, it won't be long before he is straight on the bumper of it again, no doubt, but it does give me some breathing room to try and get past Louis at least. Right, 6th gear. I was a bit hesitant about going to 6th gear at first, but this car does have a little bit of pull up this hill in 6th gear. Oh, Louis off! Louis on the grass! Oh god, that was terrifying! Okay, right, Louis made a mistake, just put one wheel on the grass, and that is enough to just pull your car off in this game. It's really annoying. I think I had quite a few mistakes there, actually, or at least quite a few mistakes in practice related to just putting one wheel on the grass and then car just getting dragged off into the wall. So we're now in 2nd. I don't think I can really challenge Demon for 1st. But I suppose anything could happen. We are coming into quite a technical sector, and I think Louis' car and Kiak's car is quite quick compared to me on the corners. But that was a very eventful four and a bit minutes for the start of the race. I need to calm down. Now, obviously, this being such a long race, it's obviously 8 laps around the Nordschleife, which equates to about 103 miles. We're going to have to pit at some point. Now, I've been thinking I'm just going to try and pit midway through the race. As I've said before, this is what I usually do in sort of longer races where a pit is required. I have sort of calculated it, and I will be running obviously quite low on fuel and quite low on tyres, but it's not critical. I won't be in a critical condition by the time I get into the pits, or will... yeah, by the time I get into the pits. So, I'm thinking end of lap 4, that's what I'll try. That was a nice carousel. It's always satisfying when you get the carousel right, just staying in the banking for the corner and just kind of getting a really nice exit, and that's exactly what happened there. So that's quite nice. Oh my god, the car is trying to take off up there. It's just flying, literally. In a lot of places here. Wow, okay. Try and keep it on the ground, that would be nice. Okay, so just coming to the end of the of lap 2. You can see we're on the straight here, and my tyres, they're not looking too bad. My fuel not looking too bad either. Still got a further 2 laps to go until I'm planning to pit. So that means my fuel should be on around 30%, and my tyres should be on around 60%, or at least my front tyres should be on around 60% wear. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the car's handling too much. This car does suffer from understeer as it is, so front tyre wear could hurt that even more. I'm just wondering when the Vauxhall will pit. I don't know, because he has said that he will just go for a one-stop. I think most cars will be able to just go for a one-stop this race. It's just the question is, when will he pit? Will he go for the same strategy as me? Obviously him being ahead right now, he can't see sort of when I'm pitting, and he can't sort of throw his car into the pits at the same time as me. So it's going to be interesting, certainly. Come on, I'm just there. I think this is the closest I've been to him, except from obviously when we just started. In the past maybe lap or so, this is probably the closest I've been to him. This is quite a fast sector though, so he's opening the gap. There you go. Sorry, my brain is a bit frazzled at the moment. But come on, Audi, we're catching. Just through that little corner there, I've gained probably about 10, 15 feet, which, well, is being destroyed just now because he's just pulling away. But there is a bit more of a twisty sector coming up. The carousel is just up here, so I might be able to maybe gain even more time into there. Right, here we go then, into the fast right-hander. A little bit on the grass, that has slowed me down. I did want to brake just a little bit, because I felt my car sort of was a bit unsettled, so that's a bit of a shame. Haven't been able to gain as much time as I would have liked through there, but there is a bit more of a technical sector coming up, so that could be beneficial for me in the Audi. Oh, he's cracky under pressure, I think. He's slightly messed up the carousel, slightly sort of gone into the flat bit and lost quite a lot of time, as you just saw. And now we are very much just behind the Vauxhall. I'm not sure if I even needed to brake around there. I could have probably gotten away with just lifting. Oh, we're right behind him now. just giving him a friendly little bump, just to let him know I'm here. That was accidental. That one was accidental, because I can't really see where I'm to brake. The Vauxhall is quite large, and when it's directly in front of you, it's quite difficult to see exactly where to brake. So I apologise about that one. Oh god, it's fine, jeez. Just doing a bit of off-roading, you know, it's the car's party trick. It likes to just say, yes, I can do this, I have four-wheel drive, and just show off. Anyway, coming up to YouTube corner, coming down the sector, I've crashed many times at that right-hander, in practice, but not just there, thankfully. I'm literally sitting on the rear bumper of that Vauxhall. Come on, Audi, come on. He will be able to gain a gap on the straight. Question is, will he throw it into the pits this lap? Because he will be able to, and I think because I'm sort of closing in a gap to him, he might want to do that just so he can gain some ground to me. That's what I would do if I were him, I think. But I don't know what he's actually going to do. God, I can't see a thing. Like, I'm actually trying to look through his windscreen. I shouldn't have braked there. What am I doing? Oh no. Oh god, I'm gonna not be happy about that one. Oh, he's on the grass. He's on the grass a little bit. He has made a mistake. He's into the wall, and the Audi is promoted to first place. Now, what I would do if I were him right now is maybe throw it into the pits, because probably just going to want some clean air where he can gain time. He will be able to gain back time on the straight, obviously, but yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm a bit nervous, really, and have been for the past 20 minutes. Oh god, just got the right hand wheels on the grass there. That was terrifying. I thought I was going onto the grass there, and well, I was on the grass. I thought I was getting dragged off to the wall like Forza usually does. I've lost some time because I was panicking and trying to get it back on the track. It's, again, those small marginal mistakes that can lead to bigger ones, or just slow you down in general, as they have done there, or as it has done there. Trying to shift up into 7th there, but obviously no 7th gear in this car. Yeah, Demon is catching. It's quite worrying. I'm just trying my best to hold him off. Don't go on the grass or the curbs. I'm doing it anyway. God. Right, we're into obviously a bit of a straight now. He's gaining back that time ever so slightly. Brake as late as I dare. I don't think that was late enough. Well, it was probably late as my car could do, but he could take a slightly better line. He did gain time through that bend there. Right, I'm being incredibly pressured by this Vauxhall. Right now, he's filling up my rearview mirror. Oh, as that's probably showing. Oh gosh, I think we both made mistakes there. As yeah, I think I went into the, well, I obviously went into the wall. He went a bit sideways. Oh god. Oh no! Keep it in a straight line, please. Oh my gosh! Right, into the hairpin. Into the hairpin. He's trying to go around the outside of me. He's just to the right. Can I hold it around the outside onto the onto this like sort of apex on the left-hand side there? Trying to use all the track, trying to give him all the room in the world. He's still alongside me here. We're still alongside each other as we're going to come up the hill. This is a very, very nasty corner. But we've somehow kept it alongside him. Being very, very careful, but it's not going to matter. He's going to get past. And onto the faster sector. I'm going to have to fight for that first place once again. Oh god, this is eventful. But this is proper touring car racing, is what it is. I don't think I'll need to break through here either. I can just lift. Yep, and I've gained some time there. This curb on the right hand side can just throw your car off the track. If you put one rear wheel on it at an awkward angle, it can really upset your car. Big time, as I've learned in testing. And you can see we're right on the back of him once again. This little collection of corners here is where my car is really strong, and I really do like this sector quite a lot. Right, coming up to YouTube corner for the 4th time this race. I've gone a bit wide at the corner leading up to it. You can see why on those YouTube compilations that you see all the time, why so many people crash there, because it's just an awkward camber and it can really catch you off guard, as it has done with me many times. I'll take this corner flat out down here and then maybe just lift through here, maybe a small squeeze of the brakes. That was excellent, well done. That was how you want to take that corner. Demon slightly, I think, butchering that just a bit. I'm going to get on the brakes fairly early, not plough into the back of him, as we're going to come to the second carousel on the end of the more technical sector. Yeah, I think that is probably my favourite sector on the track. It's just so demanding, but if you get it right, it's so satisfying. He's going to just get spat out of the carousel a bit early, get a bit sideways on the way out. He's going to defend nicely, probably onto the straight. I don't think I'll really be able to do anything about him on the straight. I'll try and slipstream him maybe. Oh, I've got a brilliant run! Wow, I wasn't expecting my car to just suddenly gain speed and then catch up to him. I'll try and sit in his slipstream for this straight here. My fuel, what's it looking at? It's looking 26%. My tyres, as I predicted, are on about 60% at the front, 30% in the rear. So I'm thinking I'm just going to throw it into the pits this lap. I'm going to be nice and cautious through here. What's he going to do? He's going to throw it into the pit lane, as am I. Interesting, there's a lot of tyres there. Someone must have hit that at some point along the way. Racer Boy, is he going to throw it into the pits? No, he's not, I don't think. My box is slightly ahead of Demon's. Oh god, this is just so exciting and very, very enjoyable indeed. Need to be wary of cold tyres, obviously, but we now don't need to stop at all until the end of the race, so we could just focus on passing that Vauxhall. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I think that's the end of my race. Oh, no. Yeah. That is, I think, the end of my race with Demon in the Vauxhall. Oh god, I don't know what to say. I just misjudged the speed really through there, and yeah, threw it into the tower while I just took a slightly different line, and just didn't really know how to prepare for it, I guess. I guess maybe something to aim for would be second. Racer Boy obviously hasn't pitted yet, and he is currently in first, so I can either count on me gaining time on him, or Demon making a mistake, which is unlikely, but it could happen. Right, so here we come down the straight, and there we go. Racer Boy has thrown it in the pit lane in his Mercedes 190E. I'm just going to try and not bin it as we come down here. Get on the brakes nicely, not too late there, and then hope that my 12 second, me being down 12 seconds isn't going to matter too much. As there we go, he's still being fixed there, or still being refueled and stuff, and he's just been let out, and I've just overtaken him. So we're at least ahead of him. Not by that much though. You can see there's not too much of a gap, and that could very well close. So there is still at least some competition in my part of the race, and I can go through it. I mean, to be honest, I probably didn't even need to lift at all. Oh, that car's trying to kill me! Oh god! No, don't do that, car! Oh, Racer Boy's catching up. Oh, wow, yeah, I was saying a few laps ago that curb can really mess you up, as if you're sort of just clipping the grass, but because it's such a high curb, it can really unsettle your car, as I've very nicely demonstrated there. And now the orange Mercedes is right on my tail, especially if I do that. Oh god, right. It's now defending second place in my Audi. I'm trying my best to not hit the Mercedes. I want to try and be as respectful as possible. Oh god, right. This is getting quite nerve-wracking now. Oh, the Mercedes has had a bit of an accident and been dragged off into the wall. I think he might have just been a bit too far to the right, and he was really on my Audi's bumper. But it's unfortunate. But that, as we've learnt many times, that is what happens around this track. If you make a mistake, you have more of a chance of losing a lot of time than losing little to no time. Oh, the Mercedes is very sideways in the rearview mirror there. I can just see that slithering about in the final sector. He did very well to gather it all together and actually put it in a straight line again as we come on to the final lap once again. Oh, my brain is just frazzled at this point. After nearly an hour of driving around this track. Please forgive me. Oh my god, that's the third time. That's the third time in a row. Get in a straight line! Oh, don't crash. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Thankfully, just powering it and counter-steering saved me there, but very nearly crashed there many times in that one little compilation of corners. We are obviously just coming on to the final straight of the track. Oh, I've messed it up. Oh no, the Mercedes is catching. Racer Boy is catching in that orange Mercedes. Oh, I don't know what to do here. He's gonna... I think he might be able to pull me in. I don't know. The tune from the Suzuka race that was last on my channel from this series, the tune on this car has been updated, so it's slightly quicker in a straight line. So I'm a bit more strong in the straight line compared to how I would have been at the Suzuka race. The Mercedes is just starting to pull me in. You can see him pulling to the right, just trying to assess the situation really and see if he can make an overtake. You can see he's really reeling me in now as we come down to the final few corners. He is a long way back, so I'm going to try and brake as late as I did. That was maybe, I say it was a bit too late. Oh, I'm all over the place. Oh no! Oh. He's done an amazing job. An absolutely amazing job to avoid that one. What's it going to be when it comes to the line? Oh my god! Come on, Audi! Come on! What's it going to... No! No! I don't even know how close that was in seconds, because the race was over an hour. Or I say how close it was in seconds, how close it was in less than a second, but that was just... Oh god, that was too close to call almost. Oh my god. Well, that was eventful. I very much enjoyed that one. Yeah, and I'm happy with a third place, certainly. So there you go, that was the final round of 90NC at the Nordschleife. Now, I was expecting a exciting race, I was hoping for an exciting race, but I wasn't expecting it to be that exciting and that close at the finish line. I slowed down the footage and looked back on it and stuff, and there was 2 feet between me and second place Racer Boy, just getting second at the end there. But nevertheless, I'm still happy with the podium, as I believe it is the highest I've actually finished in the series so far. So yeah, I'm very happy with how the race turned out. So yeah, thank you to the host Homogrin for actually hosting the series, as I have very much enjoyed it throughout. And if you happen to enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. But until the next video, goodbye.